Good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday here in West Michigan. I'm going to go hit the rifle range with this 6.5 Grendel. Except it doesn't really do me any good without something in this area. So I think I am going to transplant that off my 308 and stick that on the 6.5 Grendel. So of course we have the range bag. We're going to have to load up with some gear. So we got a couple of tools tossed in there already. Cleaning rods, some brushes. Close that one up. This side we've got some safety glasses, some earplugs, range finder. So we're good on that. Stapler. We've got some staples. Let's throw in some bullets, some EDLs, 123 grain, and some PPU 123 grain with the Hornadies and some 120 PPU. Toss those in. Magazines. The Ruger American takes the same mags as the 6.5 Grendel ARs. So we want some magazines tossed in. We'll throw some more hearing protection. Why not? I've got targets and sandbags. That's the other thing. We made these bags on an earlier episode. So we'll get those loaded up. And we want to transplant the scope off from this one. Let's throw this in a holder. And this is one of the UTG quick attach scope mounts. So it's got a safety release or a safety catch, so you don't inadvertently knock your scope off. Oh, well, let's start with the typical YouTube stuff of magazines empty, action is empty, guns clear. We'll even put the safety on for good measure. And just like that, scope comes off. Now our Grendel, no magazine. We've already put that in the range bag. Action's open, guns clear, safety is on. And to transplant this, just kind of line it up. And we might make some adjustments for forward or back, depending on how our eye alignment lines up with this. We'll lock that in. And that's on there pretty secure. This one's just a Crossfire 2 2x7x32. We'll see how it holds zero compared to that 308. If I get the left and the right okay, then we're good. On that little pistol platform, I went with these scope caps, or the rings, has a little level built in. I don't know if it's going to be super critical with this rifle, but I thought with that short little 10-inch platform on that 308 pistol, that might be a neat gimmicky thing that might come in handy. And I'm going to double check, make sure I've got these rings torqued down. Can't remember where I last left that at. But we'll get this thing tossed in the case. Next stop will be getting out to the range and running some bullets down. See how accurate that thing is. Stand by. All right, 6.5 Grendel range time. Loading up some PPUs. in the factory magazine, Duramag. This is the one shipped with Ruger, and it is labeled 6. We'll throw some rounds in here and show you the malfunction. So we've got 3 rounds loaded. That's going to offset stagger to the left in the magazine. We're pointed downrange. We'll keep our muzzle pointed downrange. So we're in. Does not want to cycle that left round very well. Have not had problems with the Israeli Grendel mags yet. These things seem to run a little bit cleaner. So again, 3 rounds loaded in the Israeli Grendel mag, the Alexander arms. Put the safety on. Don't plan on shooting these, just going to cycle them. Still a little hang up. Let's throw some bullets downrange, see what we get. Alright, load it up. First rounds on target, maybe. We'll see what we get.
Target on left is clean.
Okay, aiming dead center. That looks high, about 8 inches.
Concur.
Is that a fresh hole way up there? Let me try another round. Yep, same spot. We're just high. Sweet. Well, we'll lock this gun in place, make some scope adjustments. Get on target at 50 yards, and then we can start stretching it out further to 100 or 200 or 400. All right, 2 more rounds using the Ruger factory magazine, Duramag, 50 yards. I think we're closer to being sighted in. That fed pretty well as long as the round was staggered to the right. So we'll keep playing with this. But I like the Alexander Arms magazines better. Shooting on the target on the left, we'll see how we do. Out of the cluster of 3. All right. And it does not want to feed when that round was staggered to the left. Back it off, feed it back in, seem to take it. Cool. I like that group. So, barrel is just starting to get a little warm. We've had about 6 rounds through it so far. Thread protector still tight. We'll go see where we are for adjustment. Figure out how that lands from 50 yards out to our 400. And create a dope chart for it. Let's make sure the range is clear, we'll walk down and measure up our target. I'm going to throw the gun back in the gun rack behind me. Sweet. Looks like everybody else has abandoned me, so Navy guns are all picked up. Range is clear. Let's walk down range. So here we are, 50 yards. Guys were playing with their AKs and 22s with a suppressor, and I'm not sure what all this stuff was over here, but here were my first 2 shots at 50 yards with that 6.5 Grendel with 120 grain PPU. Again, that scope, I had used the quick detach mount, the UTG, took it off a 308 that I had sighted in for subsonic, rolled it over to the supersonic Grendel, made a scope adjustment, and we dropped it in down here. So that is still, probably about 3 inches high at 50 yards, but otherwise sitting off sandbags on a bench, shooting on an angle. It's really not too bad. So we'll throw that in on the ballistic chart, see how that fares. We got a concealed carry class going on today, so I think the guys are about done with their indoor classroom stuff. And we've got, I can hear preparations going on our pistol range. The berm's over behind me. So we'll probably cut the shooting short for today. Plus, we got a little bit of rain starting to come down. So I think that's my cue to wrap up my camera gear, put my stuff away, and go do some video editing. So thanks for watching, and my impression so far of that Ruger American is it shoots great in Grendel, but throw the factory magazines away and stick with the Alexander arms. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, quick edit. Almost forgot. Doing a little range cleanup. Helping myself to the snacks out of this Ron Wayne official range bag.
Do a little gun porn while you're at it.
Here we go. Borrowed AR. Looks like a Vortec. Smells like 223.
It is 223.
400 yards. We'll hand the camera back. Let John run the videography so we can give this a try. I'm assuming the gun's chambered.
Gun is hot.
And we're going dead center on the reticle.
No. Right below that dot, there's a T. Look, use that T as the center to get you up a little bit.
So the top of the T where the 3 is?
Correct.
Okay. Going for the center white gong at 400. Yeah, I might have gone left. Looks like one more.
Yeah, go for it.
Same target. Okay, I'll try for the right gong. So wait a minute. We're using
You see that center dot, right?
center dot, yep.
Okay, right below that is where that vertical line.
I thought you meant the one up above. So I'm hitting like frickin' 200 yards. I see it skipping in the dirt.
Okay.
Okay, I'm using way the wrong one. Okay,
Yeah, that underneath the dot.
there we go.
T. See which one for?
Yep, center gong now that we're using the right optics or the right aiming point. That's better. Now go for the one on the right.
I'll see where those are going.
Yeah. Anyway,